The internet is absolutely losing its mind over Selena Gomez's recent weight loss, and the controversy has reached a boiling point that nobody saw coming. If you're here for the messy details and want to understand why everyone is suddenly turning against one of Hollywood's most beloved stars, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're diving deep into this chaotic situation that is fans, critics, and body positivity advocates all at each other's throats. Selena Gomez stepped out recently for various rare beauty events and public appearances, including attending one of Benny Blanco's friends' weddings, and the reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Social media erupted with comments about her dramatic weight loss, with thousands of users claiming she looks completely unrecognizable and has lost too much weight too quickly. The backlash has been swift and merciless, with critics now accusing her of being a hypocrite when it comes to body positivity messaging. The irony of the situation is almost too much to handle. Just a few years ago, Selena was facing brutal body shaming when people were calling her fat and criticizing her for gaining weight. She spoke openly about how hurtful those comments were, explaining that she had gained weight and didn't mind it, but the constant criticism from strangers was devastating. She talked about how she had never experienced that level of body shaming before and how it affected her mental health. During that difficult period, Selena became an advocate for self-acceptance and body positivity. She released songs like Who Says that encouraged young girls to love themselves as they are, and she frequently spoke about the importance of not letting others dictate how you should feel about your body. She became a role model for millions of young women who struggled with body image issues, showing them that beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. Now the tables have completely turned, and the same people who might have supported her body positivity message are turning against her for losing weight. Critics are claiming that she's promoting unhealthy eating habits and setting a bad example for young girls who look up to her. They're saying she's being dishonest about body acceptance and that her dramatic weight loss contradicts everything she previously stood for regarding self-love and acceptance. The accusations don't stop there. People are claiming that Selena is now promoting being skinny as the ideal body type, despite her previous messages about accepting yourself at any size. They're saying she's contributing to toxic diet culture and unrealistic beauty standards, the very thing she once spoke out against. Social media is filled with comments questioning her authenticity and calling her a hypocrite for preaching body positivity while allegedly pursuing extreme weight loss. What makes this situation even more complicated is the fact that Selena has been open about her health struggles, including lupus and the medications she takes to manage her condition. These medications can cause significant weight fluctuations, something she has discussed publicly in the past. The side effects of her treatment can cause both weight gain and weight loss, depending on various factors including dosage changes, additional medications, and how her body responds to treatment at different times. The medical aspect of her weight changes seems to be completely ignored by critics who are focused solely on appearance and perceived messaging. Lupus is a serious autoimmune condition that affects the entire body, and the medications used to treat it can have dramatic effects on weight, appetite, and overall appearance. Steroids, immunosuppressants, and other medications commonly used for lupus management can cause significant physical changes that patients have little control over. Beyond the medical considerations, there's a deeper issue at play here about how society treats women's bodies as public property. Selena Gomez has spent her entire adult life in the public eye, with every pound gained or lost scrutinized by millions of strangers who feel entitled to comment on her appearance. She's been too fat, too skinny, too this, too that, with no weight or appearance ever being just right according to public opinion. The pressure on celebrities, particularly women, to maintain a certain appearance while also promoting body positivity creates an impossible standard. They're expected to look perfect at all times while simultaneously telling others that appearance doesn't matter. They're supposed to be role models for self-acceptance while living under constant scrutiny and pressure to maintain unrealistic standards of beauty. This double standard becomes even more apparent when you consider that male celebrities rarely face this level of scrutiny over weight changes. When men gain or lose weight, it's often attributed to roles, lifestyle changes, or personal choice without the moral implications that are attached to women's weight fluctuations. Women, on the other hand, are expected to justify every physical change and are held responsible for how their appearance might influence others. The body positivity movement, while well-intentioned, sometimes creates its own set of impossible standards. The idea that someone who has promoted body acceptance can never change their own body without being labeled a hypocrite is problematic. Body positivity should include the freedom to make choices about your own body, whether that means maintaining your current weight, gaining weight, or losing weight for health, personal, or aesthetic reasons. Selena's situation highlights the toxic nature of social media commentary on women's bodies. The same platforms that once celebrated her for promoting self-love are now being used to tear her down for making personal choices about her own body. The comments range from concerned trolling about her health to outright accusations that she's lying about her values and misleading her fans. The impact of this constant scrutiny on mental health cannot be understated. Selena has been open about her struggles with anxiety and depression, and the constant barrage of criticism about her appearance certainly doesn't help. The fact that she can't win regardless of her size or her message shows how impossible it is for women in the public eye to satisfy everyone's expectations. What's particularly frustrating about this controversy is how it overshadows Selena's actual accomplishments and contributions. Her rare beauty brand has been successful not just commercially, but also in promoting mental health awareness and self-acceptance. Her music continues to resonate with millions of fans, and her acting work has shown impressive growth and range. Yet all of this gets pushed aside when people become obsessed with analyzing her appearance. The criticism also ignores the possibility that Selena might simply be happier and healthier at her current weight. People lose weight for various reasons, including improving their health, feeling more energetic, or simply preferring how they look and feel at a certain size. The assumption that any weight loss is automatically unhealthy or motivated by societal pressure is just as problematic as assuming that weight gain is always negative. The conversation around Selena's weight loss also reveals how quickly public opinion can shift and how fickle social media support can be. The same people who might have defended her against body shaming when she was heavier are now participating in a different form of body shaming now that she's thinner. This shows that the support was never really about accepting her as she is, but about fitting whatever narrative people wanted to promote at the time. Moving forward, this situation should serve as a wake-up call about how we discuss celebrities' bodies and the impossible standards we place on public figures. Selena Gomez deserves the right to make decisions about her own body without being subjected to constant analysis and criticism from strangers on the internet. Whether she's gained weight, lost weight, or stayed the same, her worth as a person and as a role model shouldn't be tied to her appearance. The real lesson here is that true body positivity means respecting people's autonomy over their own bodies and not policing their choices based on what we think they should represent. Selena Gomez doesn't owe anyone an explanation for her weight loss, just as she didn't owe anyone an explanation when people criticized her for gaining weight. Her body belongs to her, and her choices about it should be respected regardless of her public platform. If you found this deep dive into the Selena Gomez weight controversy enlightening and want to stay updated on all the latest celebrity drama and cultural discussions, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest content covering the stories that everyone is talking about.